Hey everyone, it's Jeff here for another little I Love Data Fridays short, and today we're going to go over some clarification to the 2020-21 data collection, as the questions have been rolling in, and that's good. So here we go. So first we want to address the questions about the number of lessons that were delivered in the standard model versus a modified model and versus remote lessons. One of the big differences between standard and modified and remote is that standard and modified are both in-person lessons where the teacher is in the same room as the child. And then a remote lesson is when the lesson is being delivered by some remote technology, whether it's Zoom, Skype, Google Meet, or some other remote technology that you are using to deliver lessons. So immediately, standard and modified refer to lessons that are in person, and a remote lesson refers to a lesson that is being delivered in some remote format using some remote technology. Then we have some further clarification between a standard and modified lesson. So a standard lesson is a lesson where the lesson itself has not been modified for safety reasons. And then a modified lesson is when a lesson has been modified for a safety reason. So if you're 6 feet apart, or if you're wearing a mask, or if you're doing some form of shortened lesson and so essentially it's anything where a lesson has been modified for a safety reason. So I've had teacher leaders tell me, Jeff, we've modified lessons all the time. Sometimes we aren't able to get this lesson component done. That isn't the difference between the standard and modified. I know you're modifying what's in your lessons from day to day. It's when you're making a modification for safety reasons that a lesson changes from standard to modified. All right, so the next up is with one of our questions on our building data page, and it's how many first grade students enrolled at this school are instructed primarily in English regular education classrooms. So we've had some questions about who do we count? And the short answer is that we want the total enrollment in your school. So we want you to try to get a count of everybody, whether they are attending school in person, attending online, or attending classes in some other format. We would like to have you include that in your total enrollment for that school. So we also then have one more question on our building data page that people are asking for clarification about. And this is the question about how many first grade classroom teachers are in their first year of their professional career. You know, who do we count? Who falls into this? So, for example, let's say a teacher has been teaching fourth grade, and it doesn't matter how many years. She's had previous teaching experience. She's been teaching fourth grade and has been assigned now to teach first grade. This teacher is not counted in the question above because they are not in their first professional year of teaching. All right, so now we have another teacher. We have a teacher that has never taught before, and this is her first year of teaching. This teacher is counted because they are in their first year of professional teaching. All right, data lovers, I hope that clarification helped you all. And as always, keep sending those questions to the help desk, because if you don't send questions, then we don't know what questions you have, so we can answer them. So just keep up the good work, and hey, we will talk data to you later.